Hey Zara, how are you? Zara, that would be a donation reading, but I will get you a message from Spirit. Crystal, how are you? I'm always so excited when I see Crystal. Hello, old dirty ninja. Good morning. Zanula, how are you? Brooklyn, oh, thank you. Oh, look at that. I'm already on donations. Okay, Brooklyn. We will look into that. And Brooklyn, let's start off with your message from Spirit. The message you have for Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, your message is right here. Oh, the devil. The devil. And the devil is all about looking at those shadowy, dark places in ourselves that maybe we really don't want others to see. We don't want to look at them. We don't want to deal with them. But we have to face our own hidden fears. Sometimes it's trauma, trauma that turns into unhealthy habits. The devil teaches us to confront the darkness within ourselves. This card urges us to examine and overcome our worst fears, doubts, and dark thoughts. Did that background music just get really loud? You cannot truly free yourself from the shadows until you taste it yourself and choose the light within. The devil. And let's see, you want to see what is next in your living situation. So let's check that out, Brooklyn. Hello, Mike. And Brooklyn, I'm going to clear and charge my deck. Oh, like everybody's in here. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. There's a scammer here on Facebook already. Oh, thank you. Pretty Harb. I can't even read this scammer's name. Oh gosh, I can't catch the scammer. Okay, I blocked him. Blocked the scammer. The scammer was too fast for me, Zara. Okay, let me delete that. You need to stay put as there is a global housing crisis. You have 2 kids and you hope the leasing office isn't really considering kicking you out. So, are you looking into renewing a lease? Do you have a lease? Or is your lease expiring, Brooklyn? Let me see very specifically for this. Do you need to renew a lease? Do you not have a lease? And also, do you have fears they might raise your rent, or are they trying to raise your rent? Because like everybody's raising rents these days. Do you guys remember when those who are watching from America, when Joe Biden and Kamala were running and it was like all these people are gonna start getting monthly checks? I think at one point they were like throwing around like 10,000 a month checks. What happened to that? People can't buy food. I don't know why women aren't selling their breast milk. I breastfed all my babies. You would like to renew a lease? Okay, good. And has your lease is up in July. Okay, so yeah, I want to go specifically to your lease. So is that basically the question? You want to know if they'll renew the lease or if they're going to try and kick you out? You don't know if they'll raise the rent. Okay. Yeah, breastfeeding women should be making some side money selling their milk to all these women who can't get formula. Probably make a lot of money selling breast milk. Like all you probably would have to do is like go get some sort of health clearance that says you're healthy and there's nothing wrong with your breast milk. I bet women would be coming to your house and picking it up. Thank you, Holly. Oh, he's hurting, Courtney. He's actually in more pain now from the surgery than he was before. If you hear any moaning or complaining or groaning in the background, I'm not doing anything to him. It is him. I shouldn't be laughing, but he's kind of uh, he's kind of over dramatic, if in my opinion. I mean, I had 8 babies. Many of them were natural childbirth. Some were home on my floor. So it is it's hard for me to just get too, I don't know. Some of it seems a little bit too dramatic to me, especially when you're on like Oxycontin, like 3 other drugs. Sorry. But he's very vocal about pain. So you might hear something. So you've been told you may not be able to renew my lease. Yeah, you literally might hear him like walking into the kitchen like very, very vocally. And I'll just be like, what? Okay, I know, Courtney, is true. You had a beautiful baby girl at home in 2010. Oh. So you've been told you may not be able to renew your lease. Okay. Hmm. Now, did they give you a reason why, Courtney? I'm sorry, Brooklyn. Did they give you a reason why you might not be able to? Because if they did, we might be able to get some additional information from the tarot of how you can resolve that situation. I don't know if it's possible for you to get your milk supply back up, Brooklyn. If it was only 2 months ago, you might be able to build it back up. Because there's been cases of women who've adopted babies that just breastfed even though they had no milk, actually producing milk. And your baby is still very young. I bet if you just take tons of fluid and start nursing again, you might actually bring that milk back, that milk supply back. Okay, so they didn't give you any explanation as to why you might not be able to. Okay, let me I'll see if Spirit gives any insight into this. That was weird. Did it sound earlier like that background music had suddenly started getting really loud, Brooklyn, when I was doing your reading? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Will Brooklyn be able to renew her lease? Will Brooklyn be able to renew her lease? And what insight do we need to know about this lease situation? Will she be able to renew her lease in July? Will Brooklyn be able to renew her lease in July? Thank you, Spirit. Right here. Okay, so we have Temperance, which is actually signifying warning. And okay, 10 of Cups. So that is very good, very good. But Spirit right now is saying that you're right to be cautious because it's like a warning. So your fears about renewing the lease are very good. The 10 of Cups is saying that there's caution and worry right now about your perfect home environment. The 10 of Cups. Okay. This represents you as the mother. Every time I go to speak, your daughter is weaning, so it's trying hard to. Oh, she's whining. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. It seems like every time I start talking to it gets louder. Maybe it's just me. You are absolutely right to be cautious and worried, but of course you are because they told you that. But Spirit is saying that there is something here. Okay, so you as the Queen of Pentacles, this is also showing be wise with your money right now. Really be very frugal over the next 2 months. And let me see what you need. Oh, this isn't good, Brooklyn. Your landlord doesn't know what they're doing yet. Okay, the moon is basically when there's no answer. Actually, though, the moon could just be that you don't know. So I'm going to have to draw some more cards. I may do some more cards on that moon. It's either that they don't know what's happening or you don't know. Okay, let me look a little more. Okay, so Knight of Cups. This is what's around you. So Brooklyn, are you considering moving in with like a new boyfriend or something? Are you thinking if your lease isn't renewed, you could, yeah, don't spend your money. So you're absolutely right, being scared to spend your money. Don't spend your money right now. But is there like a new boyfriend that you've been contemplating? If I can't renew my lease, maybe I'll move in with this person. Okay, the Two of Cups. So we're looking at some relationship. I feel like this would be a lover, but is it possible if they don't renew your lease, you would move in? If it's not a lover, would it be like your father? Ambo Lambo, I don't have any moderators. That's why they fail to answer questions. Okay, so let me look at this a little more. Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, New Beginnings. Again, not knowing what's coming up, and then wishing. Okay, I need to draw some clarifiers on your moon card here. So let me shuffle for this. Yeah, I wonder though, this is between now and July. This looks very much like a relationship to me, Brooklyn. It is possible that you might be in a new relationship by the time your lease is up. But I really want to look a little bit more on this moon. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me more insight into the obstacles with the moon. What do we have here? What are the obstacles here on this moon? Why is this an unknown path? Why is this a mystery? Why does Brooklyn not know about her lease? What is going on? What is this obstacle? Knight of Pentacles, block change, travel. Okay, so would you move in with your father though if you had nowhere to go? Okay, the moon is the obstacle card right here. And it's basically saying that I can't get a yes or no about your lease because there's some mystery. The mystery is definitely going on. Is this an apartment complex? Um, is it possible that this is an apartment complex that's undergoing some sort of managerial change? And I feel like there's something with the apartment complex that they don't really know yet what they're doing with themselves. They don't know what their policy shifts and changes are going to be because of the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles coming through. But the Four of Pentacles means block change. So I'm leaning more towards you will be able to renew the lease because of this. But at the same time, Spirit is saying to you that it's really all about you really have to focus on these pentacles. You have to come in as the Queen of Pentacles and save your money. Um, we have the Hierophant and Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands too. There's a lot in here that's saying it's going through a managerial change. Yeah, that's what's coming through. They don't know yet, because of this change, what's going to happen. That's why I'm getting the moon. But I'm going to go out on a limb with divination and say, but don't hold me to this. Don't go spending your money because of what I'm saying. And I have to say legally that this is for entertainment purposes. What I'm getting from this tarot reading is you're going to be okay. That's what I believe, because I believe the Knight of the Knight of Pentacles is representing that managerial change, saying they're coming in, there's quick action, quick change. Then all of a sudden, boom, the changes stop with this Four of Pentacles. So I believe they're going to go through the managerial change. They're going to do a lot of changes. Then all of a sudden, they're going to be like, okay, well, let's not. Um, I don't even know if they'll raise the rents. I think, but they're not going to like start evicting people. Yeah. So you owe them 374. Yeah, I would do that. And let me do another question for you real quick on that. So you're wondering if you should pay off the balance you owe so they would renew your lease, or if you should save it in case they want. Yeah, I think, okay, let me just do that. I think you should pay it because I think if you pay it, that will help them renew your lease. So if you pay that past balance, will you be up to date? No, 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 no. I don't mean that. I mean, pay your rent, pay your bills, but then don't spend extra money. Um, Boy, Brooklyn, I wish you were still breastfeeding because I'm serious. I bet like you could make a pretty big chunk of change. These women are going to need that breast milk, you know? That would have been a complete side business for you. Okay, let me just throw this in here for you for free. And we'll just look at this. I believe that's what you should do. Okay. Because that block change came in, that Knight of Pentacles is showing me the obstacles that they're changing, but then all of a sudden, I mean, those cards are like opposites. The Knight of Pentacles is like, boom, it's happening fast. And then the Four of Pentacles is like, oh, no, no more change. And it looks to me like they're going to go through a whole lot of changes, and then the changes just suddenly stop. Honestly, Brooklyn, I would be trying to build that milk supply back up. So you could be charging like $100 for one bottle of milk. But I mean, that wouldn't be the right thing to do. But you'll probably charge like, I don't know. I mean, if you're pumping for an hour, charge by the hour, you know? And these babies are really getting desperate. They used to do that in the olden days. They're called wet nurses. It's really common. Thank you, Spirit. Should Brooklyn pay her past rent? 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 Oh my God. The moon in the past, I always get these, the moon cards for situations like this. Two of Cups, and this is in the present about you paying it. And the future card, we have Page of Cups. Brooklyn, you should pay the past rent. Yeah, just if you're not producing enough, keep going. Keep going and build that milk supply back up. But you know, a lot of it is fluid. And the more the baby nurses, even if you're not producing enough, it will build up. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I would literally do it. Um, but the more you nurse, the more it will come back and the more it will produce. I never had a problem with that, so I don't really know things you do to make it increase. But I know there are like certain herbs that should help. I'm not sure what they are though. Um, yeah, definitely work on that. And I'm gonna have to do a love reading with you, Brooklyn. Have you been speaking to anybody? I gotta. We'll stop there. So pay the rent and move forward with that. Your mom keeps telling you not to pay, but you think it's smarter to pay it. Yeah, I think it is too. Also, Brooklyn, if you pay the rent, right, and you're all caught up, and then something happened, like all of a sudden you needed a place to stay, outside community organizations would be more willing to help you and maybe even like move you into a place because you have good rental history. If you owe, then people don't help, because they're like, she wouldn't be able to pay. She didn't pay that apartment or that place. She won't pay this place. So I understand your situation. But either way, yeah, the coworker has feelings for you. Yeah, it does look like there's going to be some changes in the love situation. Yeah, if you're still producing, if it's still there, then you can definitely build it back up. You just have to relax and be calm and patient. And in this situation, it's good for your baby, and also you can start selling it. Okay, so who would like a free message from Spirit? But I hope that helped you, Brooklyn. Again, I say pay it. I believe the lease will be renewed. Um, that's what I think. So, oh yeah, I think Holly is saying that if you don't, it's gonna hurt you from renting anything else in the future too. I think your mom is definitely not giving you the best advice there. I definitely pay it. Hello, Donna. How are you? You're welcome, Brooklyn. Oh, thank you, Mike. Okay, awesome, Brooklyn. Yeah, and focus on saving that money too. But man, oh man, that Queen of Pentacles. I think you're gonna get that milk supply up. I think something's gonna come your way. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Okay. Hi, Donna. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Donna. I am on donations right now, Donna. Okay, and Courtney, let me get you your free message from Spirit. And what question? Think of a question. I know you want a checkup, but if you can specify specifically, exactly what you want the checkup on. Otherwise, if it's too vague, I start pulling in High Priestess and the Moon. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Courtney? What do you want Courtney to know today? What do you want Courtney to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Courtney to know? What do you want Courtney to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Courtney to know? What do you want Courtney to know? Okay, Courtney, it's right here. Oh, thank you, true love. Courtney, we have the King of Wands, a King of Wands. And Spirit is speaking about this energy here to bring people together, to have them work together in unison. A true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. And this is really saying that you have these qualities, that you've been through a number of situations in your experience, that you do have the gift of bringing people together and inspiring them to work together in different situations for the better good of all. So, Courtney, I know that you want the checkup. I could do a general checkup, but if you can think of a more specific question of what you actually want the check-in on, then your reading will be a little bit more specific as well. So, Courtney, when I shuffle these cards, sometimes certain cards flip over, and I consider that part of the reading. And I interestingly had 3 cards pull over. I do feel this is part of like a mini reading for you. The first card, especially when major arcana start flipping over, I definitely consider that. So first off, we had the death card flip over. So maybe since our last reading, there's been more of a period of change and transformation going on in your life. And the Hanged Man, another major arcana card, so it's very interesting to me when major arcana cards start flipping over. So the Hanged Man is speaking about looking at things from a different perspective. Let me know if there's been some sort of shift or change in your situation since our last reading, because this looks to me as if, yes, some things have shifted, some things have changed. You might even be feeling a little bit, I feel the word is coming despondent, not so much depressed, but maybe just feeling like, maybe this isn't so much worth it. And Spirit is saying to really just look at things from a different point of view. And the Nine of Pentacles flipped over. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is my card, and this isn't your reading now. This is bonus reading that I believe Spirit is giving you. The Nine of Pentacles is my card for a single woman. As you can see, she's like standing in this beautiful yard. It's like she owns this house. She owns this yard. Okay, so here you go. How is Eric feeling about things? You've had a pretty crazy week. Your stepson is back living with him and you're having a crazy time. Yeah, that's did you man, I already flipped him over again. We don't have connection issues, right? Oh, where's that Hanged Man? At this point, I will have to flip over every card till I find the Hanged Man again. I feel like we might be having connection issues. Well, you're taping, so maybe we don't have connection issues. What did I do with that Hanged Man? Now I have to go through all these cards I just shuffled and charged to find the Hanged Man. Okay. Do it this way. Hanged Man, where are you? Your chat isn't working well for some reason. It's Mercury retrograde. And is the video working though? Yeah, I'm going to have to stay on for a lot longer because there's going to be a lot of errors, a lot of technical glitches because it is Mercury retrograde. And it's been a crazy week for you, Courtney. Mercury retrograde. I literally cannot find the Hanged Man card that I was just holding. That I was just... What did I do with it? I mean, how can it not be here? This is so bizarre. There it is. I found you. I found it. Okay, so let's start over. So, Courtney, yes, we're in Mercury retrograde. I'm not surprised you're having a crazy week. These cards flipped over by themselves during my shuffle. We have Death card. So I am seeing that there's something that's changed, something that's ended. And I'm not sure if you can type in on the chat, but let me know if something seems colder or cooler with Eric. You've really had to work together to get the kids taken care of while dealing with his mom. Okay, so how is it changing? Is it changing for the good or changing for the worse between you and Eric? But you are being asked to look at things from a different point of view. Something's being shaken up. I don't think this is money financially related. But does it seem to you as if he's being a little bit colder, that you're relying more on being single? Or when he left the home and went to live with his dad, are you now like the only person? Are you like technically living alone now? Because I'm wondering why our Nine of Pentacles is showing up. And like I said, this is my card for a single woman who's prospering, and this is like her home. But she usually tends to be single. So let me know about those, and I'm going to shuffle these again. Well, I'm on donations right now. Okay, it's for the good. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. So then that is the change, because we have the Death card, means that there's some change. So the change here is that you two are working for the better. So let me now look at your energy and see what's going on. Oh, thank you, Space Star. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy change, this energy shift between Eric and Courtney? What is going on? What is going on with this energy change, this energy shift? Okay, here we go. So we're starting off, oh, interesting. Four of Swords. So this is actually a time of rest and healing, and things are improving, makes sense. And Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is, okay, so do you remember, Courtney, I just said three cards flipped out of the out of my hands, not out of the deck, but out of my hands when I was shuffling. The Death card, the Hanged Man, and then the Nine of Pentacles, which is that single woman card. Well, now we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the completion of that suit, and that is the family card. So that comes right after the single woman card. So let me see right here. We're dealing with some nines here, and those nines do represent being on guard, being on the defense. So you still have to be very protective. This could even be protecting your home, protecting the children. And you're right. That is the energy here that is drawing you guys back together in a healthy way. Now, let me see any obstacles to this new reconnection, I should say. The obstacles to this reconnection, just beware of outside forces fighting, because those are the obstacles that are really going to. Okay, so what I'm hearing is a lot of change can occur through conflict. A lot of change can occur from people hashing things out and sharing different perspectives and sharing different views. And as long as you and Eric are bringing about change in a united way, and maybe the outside voices are bringing in conflicting views, but the more that you and Eric have that united front and are avoiding getting caught up in these. So it's like, as long as he's not siding with one of these outside voices kind of against you, and as long as you're not siding with one of these voices against what he wants to do, you're actually going to come back together stronger. But then be true to yourself. Like, don't pick his side in whatever situation just to strengthen the relationship, you know. But there are outside voices that are trying to bring change through conflict. Maybe even a little bit of competition, maybe even some jealousy. So let me know if that resonates with you, because that's like the problem that you're going to face as your energy is bringing you two closer together. I'm not surprised that this Nine of Pentacles is showing up again. And what's around you is still this, that you are single, that you are prosperous and like even happy by yourself. And again, the Hanged Man. And I did go through these again. So there, you are being called upon to look at things from a different point of view. I think that point of view, Courtney, is really related to taking Eric's side and really connecting with Eric in a way that might be a little bit different from before, and that's going to propel things forward. Wow, these cards just showed up again. Okay. And then that's going to bring about this transformation. Oh, a lot of nines in this reading. Those Nine of Swords were putting an end to that being up all night worrying. We have Six of Pentacles here. Overcoming some financial issues. And check that out. The Lovers. And last but not least, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. So definitely, as the only conflict here, then I guess this is his mom. And as long as you are that united front against these attacks, not only is the energy and the relationship between you two going to change, but it's coming right back to the lovers. Okay. And that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And that's your power, Courtney, because that's you as the Queen of Swords making this happen. Did we have Queen of Pentacles? No, we didn't. So that's awesome. Exactly. Exactly. And that's really like you using your power, your mind, to like choose to be on his side, to choose to support him through this stuff. That's really going to bring this back into completion. And there you go. I love it. Such a beautiful card. The lovers. He gets to be the Roman centurion soldier. So it's very, very good. And that's why I had to ask, like, was this a change for the better or for the worse? Because something has definitely changed. So this Mercury retrograde is hard, but you can still get through everything and you can still make positive changes. It's just like the changes come at us so fast and everything's like whacked and crazy. And then it's like we just have to center ourselves, try and handle and deal with the emotional upheaval of the change. But the change still comes. Like the Mercury retrograde doesn't make us, useless or stop our power or anything like that. It just makes it a little bit more difficult to handle this stuff because a lot of it will come at us all at once. A lot of upheaval all at once, like a lot of tower moments all at once, but we still have that power to rebuild from those tower type situations. So this, I believe, is very, very good. So it is was it something like drastic that happened? Was it like some sort of tower moment, some sort of altercation that led him to move in with Eric? Did he have like some really intense fight with his mother or something like that? Okay. Yeah, that's Mercury retrograde. All that evil stuff is coming out, and it's hard, it's painful, it's traumatizing. People behave in ways that they normally wouldn't. Kind of like, when you have that drunken moment and you say all those things, like you might not need the alcohol during Mercury retrograde. Those things are just going to come out. But we can all survive Mercury retrograde and we can do it in a healthy, positive way. And that's why that Queen of Swords is coming in for you, Courtney, because you will go through this. She was drunk. Okay, so you will go through this logically and carefully, and you're going to carefully choose your words. And the words that you choose are actually going to be bringing a lot of healing. Is it just me? Every time I speak, it feels like the background music rises. Like the background music's trying to drown me out. um, but every time, you are in unison with Eric and speaking words that support his words and making choices that are in agreeing with him, he's seeing, that Lover's card it keeps rising up. So you heard it too? It got louder? I thought it did. I'm like, am I losing my mind here? I keep turning it down and then it gets too quiet and then I like leave it alone and then it seems like every time I speak like, it's creepy. But this music is very pretty, but it has solfeggio frequencies and it has binaural beats in the background. So I don't know if you can hear it, but there is like a binaural beat just going through it. And it's best used with headphones, but it is pretty powerful music. So this is like chakra cleansing music that I've got on right now. Brain resetting music. Here's some amethyst crystal healing for all of us who need crystal. Just meditate. Think about your third eye opening as you look at that crystal. Well, thank you, Courtney, and I hope that blessed you. I will leave you with that, with light and love. But remember the Five of Wands that was around all these other outside voices that are trying to bring change through conflict? It's more than just one. So it's more than the ex-wife. There's other people who are going to be surrounding you and Eric with fighting and arguing and conflict and that type of thing. So as long as you keep supporting him, it's just going to draw you two closer. Okay, so am I still on donations? Is anybody making a donation? Let me know. And let me check. Sometimes people make donations and I don't know. And I do have an incredible offer on my Celtic Cross. I had to cancel one of my Celtic Cross readings last night and do a refund just because there were technical issues and I was asking questions and it was so far behind. Oh, awesome, Courtney. Yeah, stay mindful of that, and because that's really going to make a big difference. Oh, True Love, I'm so sorry to hear about that. What happened, True Love? Did you have a health issue, a health crisis? Um, and Space Star, all my free messages are a one-card message from Spirit. All questions or general readings, those would be on a donation basis. But Space Star, let me get you a message from Spirit. I'm going to add a little Om. Oh, sorry, I have a Facebook spammer. Can I catch the spammer? I'll show you how these spammers work, right? They'll go through Facebook and they'll send these messages to everybody there. Well, sometimes they actually make a clone of my account and they'll say, inbox me. And then when people inbox them, they say, okay, it'll be this amount of money for the reading. And it's not me. So always, reach out to me by email or text if you think I've inboxed you and said, give me money for a reading, because I'm never going to approach you and say, give me money for a reading. See, look at this. I just blocked one. Here's another one. It's like non-stop on Facebook. Oh, it's so hard to get rid of these. Yeah, that's a very good reading. I love this reading right here. My life purpose reading. I created that spread, if I do say so. It's a very good spread. We did one of the life purpose readings last Saturday. It was amazing. Amazing, amazing. That is today's special. You know what? That is a special, but I'm going to keep this up for a while because that was such a good reading. Yes, Sherry, that is a scammer who wants to send you a message, but I should have blocked them, so hopefully they're gone. You've been treated badly in the hospital. You've been 11 days. What happened, true love? You had your baby. Sweden isn't good at all. Is this something emotional? Did you have some sort of postpartum depression? Is that why you're in the hospital? Or was this something physical? I thought Sweden was very good with their hospital care. So you're watching from Sweden? You're welcome, Sherry. Did the message go away? True love, tell me what is going on. Let me get you a message from Spirit. A little interesting what you're saying. And so you're watching from Sweden. You had a baby and now you're in the hospital. Not sure what's going on. Was this postpartum depression? You want to come home. When is it happening? I'm not sure that I'm connecting with you. Now you're in a place where they check you. I feel, true love, that this could be some sort of postpartum depression. Did you have some sort of breakdown after you gave birth or something? Let me get you your message, true love, and I'm sure Spirit will address whatever the most pressing question is that you have. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for true love? What do you want true love to know? What do you want true love to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want true love to know? What message do you have for true love? What do you want true love to know? What do you want true love to know? In true love, we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is moving forward and letting go of things that no longer serve you. I'm not sure. First child, and you can't live your life how you want. I don't understand, true love. Your message is let go of what does not serve you and move forward to the next chapter of your story. So it's time for you to let go of some things from your past. So if you do feel like you're in the hospital because of some past issues that you can't move past, maybe this is the child's father. I'm not sure. But if you feel that there is something holding you back in life because you can't make peace with something and you can't move on, Spirit is saying it is time to move on. It is time to let go. Whatever this is that you can't let go of, Spirit is saying let go and move forward, move on. The Eight of Cups is when you've tried something and you've tried it every which way you possibly can, and it doesn't work, and it doesn't change. And it's just time to give it up and just say, let bygones be bygones. It's done. It's over. It's time for me to move on with my life. I'm not sure what you finish from hospital means, but just know that Spirit is saying it is time for you to let go of the past and look to the future. So I hope that helps you. And hello, Marshall. I will get you your message from Spirit. And if anybody would like to have a question addressed, you may make a donation. I'm doing Celtic Cross with a free Oracle card, but I am very very excited about my life purpose reading. So if you feel you don't know what your life's purpose is, it is a $30 reading, 16 cards. I use the Gilded Tarot and the Life Purpose Oracle card. So the hospital reported you to a social worker. That's why. They took you to a place so they can see if you, right. So true love, is this some sort of, what happened? Why did the social worker report you? Okay, true love, if you want to do, this would be an in-depth reading. So if you want to do a very in-depth reading, I would suggest a Celtic Cross and an Oracle card for $25. So if you want to make a donation, we can do that reading. And let me put Marshall's name up here. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Marshall? What do you want Marshall to know? What do you want Marshall to know? What do you want Marshall to know? Okay, and Marshall, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And this is all about protecting your family, being that wise mother, that wise steward of your home. If you aren't a mother, if you're not a wife, it's about embodying those characteristics, qualities, and traits. A loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. So this weekend, Spirit really wants you to focus a little bit more on family, taking care of your family. If you don't have children, if your parents are in spirit, something along those lines, then take that energy to nurture yourself. But I feel like this, let me know if it resonates, because I feel like this would be meaning something to you. God bless you, true love, and I will keep you in my prayers. Yeah, in true love, I can't follow along exactly what happened, because I feel that there was an incident where the social workers got involved, and you're not letting me know what that incident was. Um, so I can't do any readings on you about you being home with the baby, you leaving the hospital or the assisted living. You and your family aren't on speaking terms. Does it have something to do with your family or your parents or something? But whatever it is, if it's a recent fight with your family, I'm not sure. But it is really all about protecting your family right now, protecting those children. So something may be coming up where you just need to be a little bit extra cautious with your kids, a little extra cautious protecting your family and those people that you love that surround you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Holly? What do you want Holly to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Holly to know? What do you want Holly to know? What do you want Holly to know? Right here. And Holly, we have the Queen of Swords. These queens are coming out today for Holly and Marshall. Queen of Swords. That Queen of Swords came out. You're welcome, Marshall. Stand up for yourself, Holly. Always speak your mind and don't take anything from anyone. You are the Queen of Swords, and this queen, not only is she patient, she's very, very smart, very, very wise, very, very logical. She's the woman that can talk circles around you and completely bury you with her words, with her tongue, and you have like no idea what just happened. So you're being called upon to exhibit those qualities, those characteristics. Some people may be trying to bring you down. Some people may be trying to really belittle you this weekend. And just know who you are, know your worth, stand your ground, and don't let people push you around. So please let me know if that resonates with you. And yes, Sherry, I will get you a message from Spirit. Hearing some noise out there. I'm going to put on the Tibetan bowls along with this. And I think I'm going to add the woods. Oh no, is that too loud? Is the background music too loud? Will you let me know? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sherry? We all need a lot of help. Oh, you're welcome, Holly. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad it resonated. We need a lot of help with this Mercury retrograde. It's already... When does it end? Was it June 10th? It's like... Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sherry? What message do you have for Sherry? What do you want Sherry to know? 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 Oh, thank you, Huncho. Okay, thank you. Okay, Sherry, your message is right here. And it is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Life is about the journey, not the destination. Chart your course and trust that better times lie ahead. So, Sherry, the Six of Swords is all about healing. It's coming out of a situation that really, truly tried to destroy you, but couldn't. No matter how many times you've been attacked, no matter how many times the enemy or life has tried to take you down and take you out, Spirit always lifts you up. Spirit has your back, and Spirit isn't letting you go through more than you can bear or more than you can handle. So just know that this situation that has really tried to take you out is coming to an end. You're moving on. You're sailing into better days, into less choppy waters. The storms of life are really coming. You're coming through the storm. Put it that way. I can't say the storms of life are coming to an end because the storms of life always come up. But right now for this particular storm, and I take it that you know what it is, Sherry, you are sailing through that storm. And I'm going to add a little 528 hertz frequency here to go with the soundtrack. Because right now we're on 528 hertz. You're welcome, Sherry. Let me check, Huncho. I do have you on here, so I'm going to see if you put a question in there too. Oh, Huncho. Okay, I see you. Have I ever done a reading for you before? Thought I had. Okay, let me get you your message from Spirit. I see you didn't type in your question, so sometimes it's harder on Cash App. But let me know what your question is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And I do have a number of different $10 readings, so I'm not sure which one you wanted or if you just had a question. Okay, so I haven't done a reading for you before. I thought I had. How does Jamila feel about you? Okay, we will do that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Hunter One? What message do you have? Right here. In Queen, we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And this card can show up if we're going through a rough time. And remember, this is a free message from Spirit Huncho. This isn't about your question, Jamila. And Spirit is telling you right now that you've gone through some hardships, you've gone through some hard times. This could even be times of financial lack, maybe a sickness. But Spirit is saying that you've gone through those times and you've come out stronger than you were before. And if you question why am I going through these hard times? Because those are the situations and the challenges that grow our character. We all face hardships in our lives, and it is during those times that we realize what we're truly made of. Okay, and my donation readings are done with the Gilded Tarot. So I'm going to clear and charge this deck for you. And then we will see what Spirit has to say about Jamila. Is it Jamila? Jamila? Do you pronounce it Jamila? Jamila? Okay, so let me get these cards ready. And I will be doing a 528 hertz cleanse and charge on this deck. Jamila. Thank you, Spirit. How does Jamila feel about Queen? How does Jamila and Huncho. I almost said your name, Huncho. Okay, so we're starting off with the Hermit for Jamila's feelings and the Nine of Swords. Is Jamila an ex? I'm only asking because the Hermit is when somebody wants to be alone, somebody needs to withdraw. If she's not an ex, I feel like maybe she's just come out of some sort of bad relationship and maybe she's not dating right now. But this is somebody who is spending time going within, being very solitary, being in solitude, and also somebody who's dealing with maybe some anxiety or some stress or some worry, and they're really just kind of stepping back. So I would like to know if Jamila, if you have history with Jamila, or if you know if Jamila has just come out of some sort of like very toxic situation and she's just healing from this. Okay, it's been a while since you talked. So, do you know anything about a toxic situation that's really left her feeling like she needs to be alone? Now, let me see a little bit more here. Have you ever worked with her as a co-worker or anything, or is this just a platonic friendship? Because we do see a lot of positive energy here about kind of working together in a situation. Well, Becky, I give a free message from Spirit. It's one card. But if you would like a reading or have a question answered, that is on donation. Okay, so now her feelings for you. Yeah, she's definitely withdrawing right now. Okay. Yeah, it's not you. She's like just kind of withdrawing from other people. Could she be in a situation where she's maybe a student of some sort? Is she young? Is Jamila like in her 20s, maybe I don't know, 25? Is this somebody who's younger? Um, this card can show up for somebody who's either new to a job, in school, but could this be like a college student or something? The obstacles that we have here is that she's 29. Is she studying in college, do you know? Because it seems like there might be something. You're 25. Okay. It seems like there's something here where she's still in a process of learning something. She's staying away from toxic situations because she's been in a toxic situation, and there's some element of what I feel could be school or college or training for a job if she's not in college. But there's something here that she's really focused on working hard, really focused on achieving things. It's not even about you. She's just kind of in like a study type mode. You believe she is going to school? Yeah, I believe she is too, because she's like, this is a woman who's like very, very focused. Let me put this up here. She's 29. You're 25. And you believe she's going to school. I believe she is too. Because this is somebody who's really studying hard, working hard. And she's smart. Like, this woman's gonna go far. Um, you wanted to know how she feels about you. You felt this connection. You ran into her. Um, for this to develop into something to further that connection, I would like to do another reading that's more in depth. But based on this, I will say be a supportive friend. Maybe you don't feel close enough to her right now to be a friend. If you run into her again, just keep things, don't make her feel like you're hitting on her. Just make her feel like she's a good friend. And that can definitely be what she needs for this to go, because she is in hermit mode. Like, hitting on Jamila is not going to go anywhere. Jamila is not looking for anyone to hit on her, in my opinion. Based on this reading, she's looking for somebody to just hang out with and be friends, because she's very focused, very driven on achieving a lot of stuff, and it looks like she's going to achieve a lot. Yeah, she's been in something toxic. She's coming out of this toxic energy. She's healing. She might be doing some travel in the future. Um, we could be dealing with some possible hidden type emotional things, and she never responded. Yeah, and it's not personal. Um, it's not a personal rejection to you. She just is very, very busy. She just doesn't have a lot of time to focus. But she's also dealing with something personal that other people don't know about. Um, I don't want to delve too much into what it is. I do feel like I'm getting some hits on what it is with this moon, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, so we do have her a little defensive, on guard. We have, she will be going through a period of change. So this situation with her, hi Stephanie, um, this situation of what she's going through, this phase of being the hermit, this phase of, oh, thank you, Stephanie, this phase of being the hermit, this phase of studying, um, the things that are around her that are kind of keeping her a little bit distant is going to change. There will be a shift in that energy, and when that happens, she's going to be a little bit more sociable. I shouldn't say she's antisocial, but right now she's more withdrawn. Well, that is going to change. We have the Death card here and the Ace of Swords. It's going to change, and I feel we're looking at May. Like, I think she's going to be in this phase for, like 4 more months. Honestly, June, July, August. I feel like by fall is when you're going to see Jamila become a little bit more social. So I don't know if you run into her again. If you can just strike up friendly conversation, and just don't make her feel like you're hitting on her, because she doesn't like that. And she may be feeling like you were hitting on her, and that might be why she's not responding. Right. She's extremely focused on school right now, her education and learning. So her education comes first. Well, it could just be mere coincidence. It could be that you live close to her. I do have a twin flame reading if you want to order one of those, um, because that's a little bit different than how does she feel about you. But if you want to schedule like a twin flame reading, we could do that. But right now, just know that. Let me see, I got a message here. I have to see. Just know right now that her energy is very focused on school. It's nothing against you. That energy shift will change really about, I'm thinking August, September. That's going to start changing. It's possible she's a twin flame. Possible that's why you're feeling that connection to her. Possible that's why you keep running into her. So if you want to schedule or do a twin flame reading, here on YouTube, we could. Oh, I almost over. I'm filling up my diffuser now almost. Her friend said you and Jamila were going to get married. I hope this water doesn't come spurting out of this machine because I totally overfilled it. If I start screaming on the stream, that'll be why. Boiling hot water will be shooting at my face. Well, Huncho, I'm actually on donations right now with Stephanie, and the twin flame readings are $25. So if you want to book a twin flame reading or do a twin flame reading, it would be after Stephanie, because she just did her donation. So it would be 25 if you want to do the twin flame, and it'll be after Stephanie. So I will leave that up to you, but I will leave this with you with love and light. And just know that don't feel rejected. If you felt some sort of rejection from her not reading, or you're welcome. So, Huncha, if you felt some sort of rejection from her not reading or responding to your message, don't. She really is focused on other things. A lot of energy here that she's like come out of a toxic situation. So I think that she might be like newly single. Not positive about that. I'd have to look more into her reading for that. But yeah, so that is that should be enough for you to go on. So remember, don't hit on her. She does not want to be hit on. She wants to be treated with respect. She wants to be talked to. She wants a friend who can share similar interests. That's what she's looking for right now. Just a friend who shares similar interests. She's not looking to get into any type of relationship right now. So I hope that blessed you, and thank you. And Stephanie, let me get you your message from Spirit. And Stephanie, how are you doing? I'm going to wait a minute because I've had some trouble with my stream. Need to make sure that... There you are. Okay, we will do that, Stephanie. And Stephanie, did you know that we're in Mercury retrograde? So everybody's going to be feeling a lot of turmoil right now. And it's going to continue for a little while. A lot of chakra clearing. I'm playing chakra clearing music, so I'm hoping that everybody who comes to the stream is going to get a little bit, I know, is going to get a little bit of healing, a little bit of a break from this horrible, toxic time. It's just awful. Here's some, oh, I almost dropped my selenite. Here's some selenite, which really is too fragile for me to be dropping places. And our clear quartz. And you know, Stephanie, you have that absolutely gorgeous amethyst. If you start feeling like that, just sit down, dim the lights, take that big old amethyst and just hold it in your hands and just hold on to it for a bit. And just, you know, absorb that healing energy from that gorgeous crystal. Just connect with it, you know. And that will help. Just take deep breaths. Focus your attention, fix your gaze on that crystal, and then just do some chakra clearings, you know, whatever. Just snuggle up with it. I'd be sleeping with that amethyst on the bed. Yeah, absolutely. Always good to charge them. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? And Stephanie, this is your free message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? I have two Stephanies here. So Stephanie on Facebook. I'm actually speaking to Stephanie on YouTube, so don't get confused. Stephanie on YouTube made a donation. I believe it is Stephanie. I can check on my moon calendar. But I mean, it's always a good time. And you know, we have so many planets in alignment. Like this morning, I was just out there like bathing in the light of Jupiter. I'm soaking in Jupiter and Venus and Saturn and Mars and just enjoying it all. So to me, it's like it's always a good it's always a good time. But let me see what we've got going on. Gibbous phase, waxing gibbous. Echo, when is the next full moon?
Full moon will start on May 16, 2022 at 12:14 a.m. and it will end on May 16, 2022 at 12:14 p.m.
Okay, May 16th is the full moon. So I would just wait till May 16th. Not tomorrow, but Monday. Echo, what time? Echo, when is the next full moon?
May 16, 2022 at 12:13 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
12:13 a.m. Okay. Yep, Monday, 12:13 a.m. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Stephanie to know? What do you want Stephanie to know? Okay. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Now, this card is speaking about your finances, Stephanie. So if you're having some financial issues, Spirit is saying to really hold on to that money right now. Maybe you're being too generous. Grow your wealth, but don't lose sight of what's truly important along the way. But it can also be a card that shows up when it's time to kind of like be a little stingy with your money. You are? Okay. But maybe you're being generous to a fault. I'm not sure. Maybe you're giving money out. I don't know. Interesting, but Spirit wants you to kind of reel that in. Okay, so let's see. You give way too much. Yeah, Spirit wants you to reel that in, and it might be a way of making yourself feel better. It might be something that you're doing like almost as a way of kind of like dealing with depression and dealing with sadness, of knowing like you can make other people happy. It might be what's going on. And Spirit, I believe, is saying that it's time to really focus inward. You like to give back because people have given to you. Yeah, that would have shown up with the Six of Pentacles. This is really like Spirit's way of saying, stop the abundance right now. I'm not sure. I would like to see maybe a financial reading to see why, just to see if there's a financial reason why Spirit is saying don't give away too much right now. But it could be something spiritual. It could be Spirit saying, focus internally on healing these issues and don't try and address them by giving away money. Not sure why that would be the message, though. It could be about a financial warning. So I'm not positive about that. Either way, Spirit is just saying, and you would feel probably more intuitive of what the reason for that is. Why Spirit is saying to you, like, hold on to your money, be a little cheap right now. Yeah, that's what it's like. Just be a little bit of a cheapskate right now. So does that resonate with you, Stephanie? Would you understand why Spirit would say be a little bit of a cheapskate? Because that's what I hear Spirit saying. But let me see about Chris's feelings. Oh, you know what? I want to charge these. That's on 741 hertz. I'm going to stick with 528. Because you can spend it like it grows on trees. This is interesting, but Spirit is showing me your son. Is there something that your son needs, that maybe like a bigger purchase? So I feel like Spirit is kind of saying like, spend this on your son. That there's something your son needs or wants. I'm not sure. And something about putting the money there and then kind of holding on to other money for a while and being like cheap with it. Does that resonate at all? Oh, your son wants a truck. Okay. That's a little bit bigger than what I thought. Um, have you been contemplating buying him a truck? Okay. Is it possible that your son feels like he wants something? I guess you're saying the truck, and could actually be harboring some resentment, like you're giving away to so many other people and not giving it to me. He was supposed to get his license a few weeks ago, but you couldn't afford it. Okay, yeah, this is what I feel Spirit is saying. Um, don't give to other people when your son needs something first. Spirit is actually saying that put your son's needs first. The generosity that you want to give to other people, give it to your son. Like Spirit is literally saying, don't be giving this stuff to other people. Give it to your son first, because there's a situation brewing and emotion that if you don't give it to him, he's going to build up some resentment. He's going to start harboring some feelings, and it's going to be very, very damaging. Your son's going to love me. Because I'm like, buy your son the truck. But he probably feels like you don't do enough for him because you're doing for other people all the time. Yeah, Spirit is saying no. Spirit does not want you to do that. Spirit is saying stop doing for other people and do for your son first. Your son is not going to be with you forever. And think of it as this: when you give to your son, you are blessing future generations. You are putting it into your son, and that's where it needs to go. So, yeah. Let me see if Spirit wants, he probably feels shy. I think he does. And I think it's going to actually become very potentially devastating to your relationship with your son. So I'm not saying go buy him the truck. Yeah. The only person you need to please right now is your son, Stephanie. You know? And that's just going to revolutionize your relationship with him. Put him first, put his needs first. Um, you can't give to other people and then him something like he's supposed to get his license and you can't afford it. That is going to create devastating consequences in your relationship with him, you know? So I want to get, before we go to Chris, I want to get a little bit more on this because Spirit is like addressing this kind of heavy. It's almost like, I hear his angels. Exactly. It's almost like I feel like his angels saying, you can save this. You can turn your relationship around with your son into something so solid and beautiful and strong that it's going to just revolutionize your life and his life. And it's like, this is a critical moment. And I don't know why. Do you know why this is a critical moment in the relationship with your son? Have things been getting very, very tense? Let me see. You know what? I want to address this, and then we'll do your other readings. Okay. What's your son's name again, or the first letter of his name? Yeah, definitely don't. Thank you, Spirit. What is this message that you have for Stephanie with her son? What is this message that you have for Stephanie with her son? What is the message here for Stephanie with her son? What is the message you have? Adam. Okay, so we're starting off with the world, which I think is very fitting. It's like you give your son the world, you know? And this is in the past position. And all children feel like that, you know, like their whole world revolves around their parents. The parents when you have that mother baby relationship, give them the world, it all revolves around the world. Okay, so and here we're having that Knight of Pentacles because we really are in this money mode here. um and he needs this financial security, but financial blessing. He needs to feel that you will give him the world even if you have to pay for it. He needs this. And if he doesn't feel that you're putting his materialistic needs at the forefront, his financial needs and financial blessings, if he doesn't feel that you're willing to buy him the world, I would say, it almost seems like you can't buy other people's love and you can't buy other people's affections. He seems like he hates you and you thought it was a teen thing. You know what, Stephanie? Um, I think if you just start giving him, like investing some more money into him, however that fits in with your narrative and your reality of what your life is like, um, maybe asking him, what does he need? What does he want? You've got some money, here you go. Or buying him a gift or something, but definitely getting this license, something major and crucial. And that could be, when did this happen that he wanted to get his license, but you couldn't afford it? You know what? That is a very, very critical thing right there. That is a child's major milestone in life. And if he sees that you couldn't help him do that, and you turned around and gave money to somebody else, that seeming like he hates you can actually grow into my mom does not love me in his teen brain. So the spirit is telling you April 11th, and you still haven't had the money to get him the license. So you need to, Stephanie, you need to go to him and you need to say, I have not been putting your needs and your wants first, and I apologize for that. And that's just something, my issue. He does care about it, Stephanie. He cares about it. He's not acting like he cares about it because that's something that happens when you start giving up on your dreams and giving up on the things you want. That's like a number one thing of depression. When he's losing his joy. One thing that happens when your dreams get crushed, you stop dreaming, right? He's not putting in any interest in even driving. So you gotta understand, Stephanie. When you have a kid who's super excited about driving and then their dreams are crushed, it's human nature to be like, I just am not going to put my hopes up that this will happen because it's not going to happen. So I'm telling you, spirit is saying very, very deeply here how to, let me get your next card. Okay. Your next card is the Fool. All right. Spirit is telling you, Stephanie, that at this moment, every time you think, I'm going to be generous because somebody has helped me so much. But I mean, it just start with the little things. But I mean, getting the license, well, he can get the license without the truck and the insurance and all of that. Um, but let me just show you. Okay, so we're starting off with the World, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Spirit is extremely saying that your son, this knight, needs this money. And it will be a new beginning for you and your son. That's why we have the Fool here. It will be a new beginning. So really focus on that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. This is your family life right here. Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning for you and your son. Yeah, I'm not saying, because remember when you said a truck, I said, well, that seems a lot bigger than what I was saying. I don't see it that you have to go and get the truck and you have to get insurance and you have to do all that. This is something smaller. But definitely the license, but it's something else. There is something here where your son needs something else that's material and financial for his blessings, that's really going to heal your relationship with him. So if I were you, Stephanie, I would just go ask him. Just ask him, say, was there something that you wanted me to buy you that I didn't buy that maybe, you're kind of pissed off about? Or was there something you felt like you needed to have and maybe I didn't get it? Maybe I didn't understand how badly you wanted it. And I would just start there and just say, if there's something that you really, really want, please let me know and I'll do whatever it is to get that for you. Because I don't feel like this is something where he's like expecting you to do something that's not, within your financial means or anything. I don't think it's like that. It's just Spirit is saying that there's something where he feels that his financial needs and wants were put off for somebody else. Yeah, definitely talk to him. You know, you ask him about shoes and clothes and he says no. Yeah. Let me get you one more message from Spirit and just see what this is. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know? What do you want Stephanie to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Stephanie to know? What do you want Stephanie to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The High Priestess. And this is an extra message to you from Spirit. The lesson in the High Priestess is that you are your own best guide, and your intuition will always point you in the right way. Learn to recognize the hidden signs and meanings all around you, and you will find that guidance is always at hand. So that is Spirit's additional message to you. Not bad. I'm going to recharge these because this issue with Adam is in here, and I want to clear this before we go to Chris. Yeah, and it just flipped over. 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, we are in this soup. I got to get out of Adam's energy. The kid wants some money. Oh, you mean right now? I'm doing it right now. Do you mean for Chris? Where you going? Yeah, there's something here, Stephanie, because the Two of Pentacles just flipped over. Okay, is it your son? Does Adam need you? But I'm going to be here like all day, so you come back. Yeah, go talk if you can, go talk to Adam. If you can get with him, because someone's at your door. Okay. These pentacles are just flipping out of here. I think I'll wait a minute for There she is. A few people are, and you're not expecting anyone. Huh. At your door? That's freaky. Okay. I'll be here, Stephanie. Don't worry. If not, we can do it over the phone if you want. You know, if it's easier for you. But I'll be here, so just come back when you're ready. Okay, so let me go to some free messages. Roommate drama. Okay, it's all right. I'll be here, Stephanie. So go take care of of the drama. You're welcome. It's no problem. I didn't realize I was up there. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take a minute break too, and then I will come back. And if Stephanie is still gone, then I'll do some more free reading. So I will be right back. And hi to everybody who's here. Welcome. The free messages are a one card message from Spirit. If you would like a reading, you may make a donation for a question or any reading. I am technically on a donation right now. It is Stephanie, but she had to step away. And when she returns, I will be doing her reading. But if anybody wants to make a donation, I will do your reading first. So if you want to ask a question, make a donation, and I will redo the list and you will be before Stephanie. Okay, awesome, VG. And I see you put your question in the donation, so let me get that for you. And everybody who makes a donation gets a free message from Spirit. Okay, love reading. Okay, awesome. And you're a Scorpio. Okay, so let me get you a free message from Spirit. And let me put that up there. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for BG? What message do you have for BG? What message do you have for BG? What do you want BG to know? What do you want BG to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, BG. Your message is right here. And BG, your message is the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. So even though you're doing a love reading, Spirit has a very, very important message to you right now, and it has to do with anxiety. It has to do with that mental chatter. They call it monkey brain, but this is that mental chatter that's going on in your mind. And it seems that there's something here, BG, where you're really playing some very toxic internal dialogue to yourself. And it could be things that other people said to you that you internalize. It could be things that are causing low self-esteem. But Spirit really wants to address the situation of really these harmful, negative, toxic thoughts and words. And I'm not sure if they're originating from you or if they're coming at you from the outside. But you really have to take control over this. Do some positive mantras, do some guided meditations, and really work on this internal dialogue and make sure that everything that you're believing about yourself is coming from truth and coming from Spirit and coming from source and coming from love. And don't accept any of these negative words that other people have tried to put on you. Don't internalize that. Your thoughts do not have power over you. Control them, let them go, and make peace with your own mind. So let me know, BG, if that resonates with you. And that is the 9 of Swords. And that those negative thoughts can really wreak havoc on us. They can cause anxiety, depression, stress. They can keep us up all night. They can make us feel unloved, unworthy, and they're all false. They're all lies. They're all fake. It's not true. They're not grounded in reality. They're not based in truth. And just know that Spirit loves you, and do not think anything less. Do not believe anything less. And if something negative comes up in your mind, believe the opposite, say the opposite, say the opposite enough times until you truly believe it. I am loved. I am worthy. I am beautiful. It does look like the Virgin Mary, doesn't it? This is a deck that was made in Lithuania, and all of the characters, many of them look like Jesus, but it's not just like Catholic or Christian figures. Many of them look like Indian gods and things like that. It does. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Do you have any Catholic background? I'll show you like some of these cards. Okay, like here's one. So the Tower looks like Confucius or something. And then this would be the Two of Wands, where they're just like these European looking lovers. And then here's one. Check out this one, the King of Wands. Well, I got to show you. Some of them look straight up like Jesus. Okay, so here's one that looks has that Indian feel. It's called the Heaven Faith Tarot deck, but this one has like a very Jesus feel. But there's one who really, literally looks like the European version of Jesus. Here's another one that looks like a Catholic figure. Let me see if I can. Oh, here's a good Jesus one. Looks like the Virgin Mary with the baby, and then like Jesus over here. Crosses. I just love this deck though. I love this deck. The artwork is so beautiful. I still haven't identified the artist in this deck, but I want to. It's really become one of my go-to decks for the messages. Love it. They have a lot of decks. Your family was raised Catholic. Oh, awesome. So did that Virgin Mary kind of seem familiar? Not many people come to a live tarot reader and see a picture of the Virgin Mary, right? Or something that reminds them of the Virgin Mary. Okay, let me block this. And I am getting to your love reading, but I will show you something else because I do a lot of, these are my angels. I'm looking for Jesus. Here's another deck that I love. This is the artist is, his name is Greg Olson, and he's a Christian artist. But this is an oracle deck. This is the back of the oracle deck. And so this is love one another as I have loved you. I'll just show another one. You are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Okay, awesome. So I am the tarot reader who is going to whip out Bible verses and beautiful pictures of Jesus, the Virgin Mary. I will absolutely. Okay, let's see your love reading, Fiji. Thank you, Spirit. What does Fiji need to know about her love reading? What does she need to know about her future love life? And please show me some insight into her love story. does BG need to know about her lover? What does BG need to know about her? What does she need to know about her lover? Here we go, BG. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I have to show you this, okay? I split the cards, I split the deck. And this is what I was going to draw from. And when I split them, the Queen of Cups was already turned over. This happens every now and then in my readings. Beautiful BG, you are immediately coming in as the Queen of Cups for this reading. Okay, nothing in this is turned over. Nothing in this is turned over. I'm going to draw from this pile. Wow. That happens every now and then. I'll split the cards. I'll split the deck and I'll look at it and the card is already turned over. So you're starting off as the Queen of Cups in this reading. Oh, oh, oh. Next we have the Lovers. Okay. So we're doing a love reading. I felt you were single, but we're starting off with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. So are you currently in a situation? Aren't you single? Are you currently in a situation? Do you know who this person is? Let me see what the next card is. The World. Okay, this is like phenomenal for a love reading. Lovers can represent Gemini. Are you single, BG? And are you Gemini or do you have a Gemini? It might not be a Gemini, but it's possible. But this looks to me like you are already in a relationship with your lover. So I'm going to wait for some clarification. I thought you were single. The cards are looking like you already know your lover. This could be some twin flame or soulmate energy going on. But it looks like your lover's already in the picture, so I need to know what is up. Queen of Cups, Lovers, the World, King of Swords. We're definitely with the air sign here. Temperance. We could have Sagittarius as well. I got to slow down and see what's going on. We're looking at some air sign energy. So do you know the air sign and you're not in a relationship with him? Have you not met the air sign? And why is the Sagittarius energy showing up with balance and caution? You met someone a while ago, but it never took off. And what is your sign, BG? You don't even text anyone. Well, I can tell you right now that the man coming into your picture, the man that you're supposed to be with, is very likely a Gemini. But if he's not a Gemini, we're looking at air signs. Okay? Looking at Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So what is your sign? When you have this air sign, you have Sag rising. Okay. So when you have this air sign show up, be ready. You come in as the Queen of Cups. My guess is it's a Gemini. And what is your sun sign? So I'm just going to stop here and I'm going to do a little bit more for you real quick because you just know when you have this air sign, he's a Libra, but the person you miss is a Pisces. Oh, that's right. You're Scorpio. You said that. Now you just added your ex who is a Libra. How long were you with the Libra for? I should really do something more detailed for you. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Spirit. What is coming for BG in love? 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 Okay. So we see you on the road to healing, Six of Swords. Wow, Three of Wands. Okay, so do you have some travel coming up? Scorpio, Moon, and Leo. Okay. Do we have some travel for you? Are you planning on traveling? Okay, Ace of Cups. So we do have new love. Even though the ex is a Libra, I feel this. Did you recently move or something? I'm just the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords. It could just be about healing from a bad relationship, but with this boat in the ocean, I do have to ask if there's any, literal ocean travel, boat travel, or crossing water. But this could just be emotions. Um, it was on and off thing, your communication. Okay. So there's definitely new love coming. Here you are again, Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Hierophant, have you ever been married? Because it looks like we're could be dealing with engagement or marriage in the future. The Moon, so Spirit doesn't want to tell me all your business. Some of it's going to be a mystery. And here we have Aquarius, more air sign. Wheel of Fortune, it's fate, it's destiny. Well, this time maybe it's really an Aquarius and not a Gemini. It's definitely an air sign. So he could have Gemini in the chart, he could have Aquarius in the chart. Okay, BG. Here you are, Scorpio energy, death. That change, that transformation's coming. So this is very good. Yeah, you've got a lot of marriage cards up here. So Queen of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Um, so you were in a motorcycle accident. And was there any type of move? And that could be what's going on with the healing. And well, was there any travel? I mean, it could be the travel, the motorcycle that did it, but I don't feel like that. Okay, so as for the love, let's go over this again. Ace of Cups, you have new love on the horizon. You come in as the Queen of Cups. Oh, I just kind of threw these cards down. I don't remember. Was Hierophant next? I guess it was. You have the Hierophant, which is a marriage card for me. I will pull this in a love reading for marriage or engagement. But the Moon is saying that there's still some mystery surrounding this relationship. But I pull the Magician. So this man is coming in as the Magician. We have a lot of Aquarius energy. We have air sign energy in both readings. Wheel of Fortune. So the wheels are spinning, things are in motion. Um, I do feel like what you're saying to me is that you're not really in a position where you're meeting new people. So how you meet this air sign, I'm not sure yet. But it seems as if it's already in motion for you to meet him. The Death card, you're going to experience some change, transformation. Our sun is healing. Um, we could do a reading on your health at another time, but this sun card can show up for marriage as well with the Hierophant, but it can also represent your physical healing. But you come in as the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Very, very positive. So to sum this up, I'm looking for you at marriage, and I'm looking at you with marriage to an air sign. I know you like the Pisces. The Pisces isn't showing up. It is an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius. Let me see something. Yeah, definitely, BG. When was your accident? Let me send you some healing energy. You're welcome, BG. God bless you. God bless you. Oh, wow, February 18. So it's very recent. It's only been 3 months. Hi, Divya. How are you? Get you a message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Divya? What message do you have for Divya? Hi, Audrey. Oh, thank you, Audrey. And Divya, we have the Magician. The Magician. This is all about mastery, being an expert at something. There's a situation in your life you're being called upon to bring wisdom and experience and expertise to your decision. If you don't feel that you have the expertise to make this decision yourself, seek out somebody who does. The magician teaches us that we already have all the tools at our disposal. We are all of us powerful conduits and conscious creators. If you can dream it, you can do it. Act, take initiative, and use your inborn talents to make things happen. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Audrey? You're welcome, Divya. What message do you have for Audrey? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Audrey? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Audrey? What message do you have for Audrey? And we have the Two of Wands. And Audrey, this card is all about getting those things that you want, manifesting those things that you desire into your life through visualization, through setting your intention, through using your creative forces, that creative energy that you have to not only attract those blessings, but to actually, claim your blessings and determine what those blessings are that you want. Visualize your desire and make actionable plans to go after it. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. I'm sorry about my dog barking. Sorry about that. My husband had surgery and he came in the room to rest, and the dog is like a little excited. So, I'm being noisy. But yes, this music has just about everything you needed to clear your chakras, balance, and I'm going to take a moment to meditate on this music if you want to join. And it's playing 639 hertz. This is working on the heart chakra. Let me see if I am. I'm going to grab 639 hertz myself. That's my F. Let's see if I can find it. It's in here. This might be it. Yep, here we go. Okay, this is the same frequency that's playing in the music. That's elevating and opening your heart chakra. You may want to visualize it green and glowing like an emerald and spinning. Filling your heart with compassion and love. And call upon the Archangel Raphael to bring healing to all those hearts, all those wounded hearts. Actually, I feel like drawing a message from Archangel Raphael. It may be a message that comes through regarding physical health, physical ailments, before we move on to our next chakra. And this is Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle from Dorian Virtue. And I'm just going to pull one of these because let's work on that heart chakra. And again, this message may just be something like go outside and get a breath of fresh air. Archangel Raphael deals with health, healing, medical issues, things of that nature. Opening up our heart chakras to spirit, filling it with compassion, with love for others, with love for self, with love for God. Thank you, Spirit. What message does the Archangel Raphael have for my collective? Okay, and here is our Archangel message. And it is increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. And this is our beautiful angel. Archangel Raphael. And filling our hearts with love and light. We're almost ready for a shift in our chakras. Let me Hello, Giadi. Let me see something. My crystal spilled, if you're wondering what I'm doing. You can hear that noise. I went to go get them and they had all spilled. I'm trying to pick them all up. I got a bunch of them. I didn't get all of them. I was like missing. My selenite wand. And I have this set to a 10-minute chakra cleanse for each chakra, and then I will do it again. As we work on our heart chakras. Actually, I'm drawn to this one right now. Very pretty. And Jayadi, let me get you a message from Spirit. Trying to see something real quick, Jayadi. There we go. Okay, so if you're here and you would like a free message from Spirit, let me know. Type in the chat.